Hello everyone, welcome back. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about how to connect two networks. So in the last session, we have discussed about router. So what is router and what is the use of router and what is the function of router. So we have covered everything in the last session. So now we will discuss how to connect router to different networks. So in our previous session, we have created two LANs, right? One is HR LAN and one is IT LAN. One is HR LAN and one is IT LAN. HR LAN is 192.168.1.0 network and IT LAN is 192.168.2.0 network. These two are different networks. These two networks cannot communicate automatically, right? These two networks cannot communicate each other without router. So if you want to transfer data, or for example, this HR user, if any HR user wants to send any mail or any data to this IT engineer, how this HR user can send without router, right? So here, to send any data from HR department to IT department or IT department to HR department, so these two networks should be connected to router. So here we require router. Now I am taking one router. The router model number is 2621. The router model number is what? 2621 XM. I am going to use this model number for this lab. We can use any router. We can also use 1841 also. This model is also available in the Cisco Packet Tracer, and this is also available in Cisco Packet Tracer. But I am using 2621 XM model for this lab. Okay. So now see here. You have discussed in last session, right? Router. So the router symbol is, the router icon is like this. This is router icon. Remember this icon, just icon symbol. The switch icon, icon is like this. This is the switch icon. Now I will connect 2621 here. So take 2621 in below here. So click on routers here. Click on network devices. Click on network devices here in below, and here click on router and see here. Here we have a 2621. See here from the last second one from the right side, second one 2621 XM. This one, right? Sorry, this is the 2620, right? Sorry, 2621 we need to take. This one from right side, second one 2621, like this. And this router has, see here, this router has only two interfaces, fast Ethernet 0x0 and fast Ethernet 0x1. See, it's showing, right? Just only put your mouse in the router, it shows everything. See here, the router model number is 2621 and it has two interfaces, F0x0 and F0x1. We have only two networks, right? We have only two LANs, so two ports are enough. Okay, and now see here, connect this switch to this router and connect this switch to this router. Okay, same router. Okay, now take one straight cable again. So click on connections here and take one straight cable. Click on straight cable and connect switch. In the switch, we can select any interface from F0x6 to F0x24. You can select any interface. Select one interface and connect here. See here. Here we have two interfaces. Select fast Ethernet 0x0 or 0x1. Don't select console port. Console port is a management port. Okay, F0x0. And next again take one more straight cable and click on switch to, and same like this. Okay, this is how to connect two switches to router. Now after connecting these routers, we need to assign IP address here. For F0x0, F0x0 interface is connected to HR department switch, and F0 by 1 interface is connected to IT department switch, HR department switch and IT department switch. What is the HR department network? 192.168.1.0/24. From this network, we can use any one IP address to router here. So here I already configured 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, right? I already used 1.1 here for system. That's why I can't use 1.1 here. Okay, mostly in the production, we will use first IP address to router. Okay, I will do one thing. I will remove this system. I will remove this system. Okay, I will remove this system. So now we have a 1.1, right? And here also I will remove this system. Okay, now here in HR department we have 4 computers, and IT department also we have 4 computers, right? In HR department 4 computers are 192.168.1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. Here 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5. So the first IP is free, right? So the first IP can be used to router here. This is 192.168.1.1 first IP address. In the production, the first valid IP is always configured to router. So for F0 by 0 interface, IP address is 192.168.1.1. For F0 by 1, IP address is 192.168.2.1. Remember this point. Very, very important. You can use any IP address. There is no any rule. You can use 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, or you can also use last valid IP 192.168.1.254 and 2.254. And this IP becomes gateway. 192.168.1.1 IP becomes gateway for HR department systems, and 192.168.2.1 becomes gateway for IT department systems. Gateway means entry and exit point of your network. Entry and exit point. Entry and exit point. Now how to configure these IPs to router? So how to configure? If you want to configure this router, okay, take one laptop. This is my management lap. This is my personal laptop. Okay, this is this is the administrator laptop. This is the administrator laptop, network administrator laptop, and the network administrator connect his laptop to router through console cable. Through console. Which cable? Console port. Sorry. Click on here. Click. Oh, sorry. Here, this is the console cable. Okay, second one is the console cable. Take console cable and here connect RS232. Okay, this is the RS232, and here console port. Okay, like this. Connect like this. So administrator connect his laptop to router console port. After connecting, here click on PC, and here desktop. Here we have terminal, right? Terminal. Click on terminal, and here click on OK. That's it. This is router. See, it is router. Now first we discuss about router basics. Okay, before configuration. Okay, we will understand first what is the basic. Very, very important. Okay, the first thing is whenever we log in into the router, whenever we will log in into the router router prompt is like this: router greater than. So this prompt is called user mode. Here we need to enter command is here enable is the command. Here we need to enter enable. Here we need to type enable command. After type this command, hit the enter key on keyboard. Then what happen? This prompt will be changed greater than to hash. This prompt is called privilege mode, privilege mode, privilege mode. So this is configure terminal. This is configure terminal. Next one. Again enter. So now prompt will be again changed. Config first router, again in the bracket config and hash. This is configuration mode. This is configuration mode or global mode. You can use any one, configuration mode or global mode. And here we need to, the first we need to change the host name. By default, router name is router only. See here, it's showing router, right? This is the name of the router. This is name of router. The first we need to change the router name. The command is here, host name. Host name is, you can use any name here. I am using here, for example, India. I am using India. Host name is India. You can use any name here. So now what happened here? In place of router, India will come. India config like this. So these are the router Cisco IOS prompts. These are called what? Cisco IOS modes. Very, very important. The first mode is user mode. The second one is privilege mode. The third one is configuration mode. These are called Cisco IOS modes. Sometimes in the interviewer asks this question, what are the Cisco IOS modes? Remember this. At least you should remember these three, at least. There are some other things also, there are some other modes also there, but at least you should remember these three: user mode, privilege mode, and configuration mode. But what is the difference between privilege mode and configuration mode? Privilege mode. The privilege mode is used to execute show commands. To execute show commands. Show commands means verification commands. If you want to verify anything in the router, we have some commands. Like in the PC, if you want to verify IP address, we will use ipconfig /all, right? Same way here also we have some commands are there. Those commands called show commands. We will execute all show commands only on privilege mode. The configuration mode. What is the purpose of configuration mode? The configuration mode purpose is used to configure, modify, and delete configurations. Simply say, we can do anything in configuration mode. We can do anything in configuration mode. Okay. Now, first what we do. So now I am in configuration mode right here. See here, whenever you see this prompt, immediately we need to understand where we are. So India in the bracket config means we are in configuration mode. We are in configuration mode. Now see here, how many interfaces are there for router? F0 by 0, F0 by 1. F0 by 0 is connected to HR switch. And what is the IP? 192.168.1.1. And F0 by 1, IP address is what? 192.168.2.1. So we need to configure these IPs for these two interfaces. We can configure any interface first. There is no any order. We can configure first F0 by 0, or we can also configure F0 by 1 first. So how to configure? Very simple. Here, interface F0 by 0. No need to enter complete command, fast Ethernet 0 by 0. F is enough. F0 by 0 and enter. Again what happened? Again prompt will be changed. Config mode to interface mode. You will see -if. -if means interface mode. -if means interface mode. This is interface mode. Remember this mode also, very, very important. Interface mode. And here we need to configure IP address, like IP address 192.168.1.1, and also we need to give subnet mask 255.255.255.0. And next one, next enter again config -if means still we are in interface mode. Still we are in interface mode. Here, no shutdown. No shutdown. No shutdown means the purpose of this command is to activate interface. To activate interface. Because by default, interfaces are down state. Remember this point, very, very important. By default, router interfaces are in shutdown state, down state. See here in the topology. Here you can see red color, right? Red color means what? This is the interface status. Red means interface is shutdown state. So we want to enable this interface. How to enable this interface? To enable this interface, we will use no shutdown command. Don't forget this command. Very, very important. Even though if you configure IP address, if you forgot to give no shutdown command, no use. And enter again. India config -if. Still we are in interface mode. 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 Now first we need to come out from interface. Exit. Exit means we will come back from interface F0 by 0. We will come back to configuration mode. Configuration mode. Configuration mode means like this. This is the mode, right? This mode. Okay, this is the configuration mode. Again, configure second interface. Interface F0 by 1. Okay, interface F0 by 1. Again, we will go to interface mode. Same. But here, IP address is 192.168.2.1. 192.168.2.1 and mask. And next what? Next, no shutdown. No shutdown. No shutdown. Next what? Now we need to give exit. Now we need to give exit. Okay. This is how to configure interfaces. Configuration is very simple. We can easily understand. Just first we need to give enable. Then prompt will be changed. Router will move to privilege mode. In privilege mode, we need to give configure terminal, and then router will move to configuration mode. Here first change the host name, and then configure interfaces. Interface configuration is very simple. The first we need to decide which IP address we need to use interface. That is very, very important. Which means the first we need to design this IPs. First we need to design IPs. Very, very important. This is called topology. Topology. Topology means structure of network. Structure of network. The first we need to create topology perfectly. That is very, very important here. The first we need to design IPs. Very, very important. So here, now I will configure same configuration in router directly. Okay. So here, this is my laptop and I connected to console port. When you connect laptop to console port, here we don't require any IP address. Remember this point. This console port doesn't require any IP address. Console port just only for management purpose. So now how to configure this router? Same. Just click on PC and here we can see terminal. Here where first to desktop. See, I will show you again from the beginning. So click on router and here we have here click on desktop and click on terminal and click on here. Okay, that's it. So this is router. The first it will ask yes or no. See, it is asking yes or no, right? So here we need to give no. Don't give yes. Don't give yes. Just use no. Now see here. This is user mode. This is user mode. Here command is what? Here command is enable. Enable. Enter. That's it. Next, what is the command? Configure terminal. Configure terminal. This is configuration mode or user mode. Next, first change the host name. Host name India. Host name India. After that, see here, host name change, right? Router to India. The first configure interfaces. The first configure interfaces. What are the interfaces, right? F0 by 0, F0 by 1. Very simple. Interface F0 by 0. IP address 192.168.1.1, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. That's it. See, when you give no shutdown command, we can see the interface status. See, we can see we will receive two notification messages. When you give this command, we will receive two notifications. See here, first one is what? Interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0 changed state to up. Interface another one, line protocol on interface fast Ethernet 0 by 0 changed state to up. It should receive up and up. We should see up and up. The first up indicates physical layer status. The second up indicates data link layer status. Layer 1 and layer 2 status. Right? Still I am in interface mode. Which interface? F0 by 0. The first come out from interface F0 by 0. How to come out? Exit. Again, interface F0 by 1 and IP address 192.168.2.1, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Again, exit. This is interface configuration. That's it. F0 by 0 and F0 by 1. Now see, what is the status of interfaces? Now both are green. Earlier, these two interfaces were in red color, right? Now both are green, means both are up. What is the next step? What is next step? The next step is configure gateway on all systems, HR systems and IT systems. For HR systems, gateway is 192.168.1.1. For IT systems, gateway is 192.168.2.1. Go to PC and desktop IP configuration, and here, sorry, first configure IP 192.168.1.2 IP and gateway 1.1, like this. That's it. IP gateway. Gateway is nothing but router IP address. 192.168.1. is gateway for the HR department. 2.1 is gateway for IT department. Okay, configure all the systems. And this is 1.3 and gateway 1.1. And this is 1.4 gateway 1.1. This is 1.5 and gateway 1.1. And here 2.2 gateway 2.1. And here 2.3 2.1. And this one 2.4 gateway 2.1. And here 2.5 2.1. So okay, now check the connectivity from HR to IT department or IT to HR department. How to check the connectivity? Now the third step is check the connectivity. Check the connectivity from HR to IT systems or IT users. How to check? By using ping, right? Ping any IP here. So go to any PC here, from any one PC to ping to any one PC here. So click on PC and command prompt, and here ping 192.168.2.2. See, we are getting response. And try to ping second computer 2.3. No need to ping all the computer, just only ping to one system. Okay, if it is pinging, which means there is a connectivity. Okay, that's it, right? We are getting response from 2.3. So this is how to connect two networks. Okay, this is how to communicate from one network to another network by using router. That's all, guys, about this topic. So in next session, we will understand how this communication happens. We will discuss more in depth. So if you have any doubt, if you have any query, please send your questions in Q&A section or in comment. Okay, thank you.